heard Craig. Cabey. Maybe that's why I feel like this. I haven't even said hello. So, dear Lord, if there's anybody trying to interfere with this reading, please block them so we can receive the messages that you brought us here to receive. And do step in and deliver your message to your child. Craig, God says this is how you follow instructions. This is how you follow your intuition. This is how you follow instructions. Just like what you see me here doing. So at the bottom of the deck we got Page of Cups. It says God who rejoices. Divine comfort, gives consolation and protection from one's enemies. Can't see shit. Hang on. So now when I close the blind, in order for you to see your fucking cards, this horrible fumes that you people been trying to kill me with is going to affect me even more. because it's still present. But God is greater. Alright. So, divine comfort gives consolation and protection from one's enemies. God says ultimately its own happiness trumps everybody else's. Its own happiness trumps everybody else's. So God don't mind giving us our wish, but there comes a time where when our desires clash with God's desires, we will not be granted what it is that we seek or desire. So we got this one in the reverse. It says, God, the impenetrable secret. So in the reverse, that means that God is not an impenetrable secret to you or to somebody involved in your situation. Somebody knows God. Somebody knows God is real. Somebody trusts God. Somebody work with God. Or somebody is supposed to. So God is not an impenetrable secret. If you want to know, you will know. If you want to know God, you will get to know God. It says universal medicine, elevation of the soul, and the revelation of mysteries. So in the reverse, everything is basically enclosed. Okay, elevation of the soul, no. Revelation of mysteries, no. Universal medicine, no. It's all about self. It's all about stagnation. It's all about a lack of development, a lack of growth. Okay? But God says, I'm not a secret. If you want me, you know where to find me. It's all in the reverse. You can read it yourself. But that's how the message should be interpreted to yourself. Okay? If you want me, you will find me, God says. But instead, you choose to be selfish. You choose to keep repeating the same things over and over. You choose not to grow. You choose not to elevate. You choose not to seek God. Moving on. The underlying issue, we have the star, God the just. It says clemency and equilibrium. Protects against attacks in the courts. So that's the underlying issue. Clemency and equilibrium protects against attacks in the courts, because God is just. Now the courts don't have to be earthly courts. The courts is most likely God's court. Okay? Your interaction with the Most High, or your interaction here on earth, your case is now before God, the just judge. Okay? Then we have God, Lord of all virtues, breaking the circle, lifts opposing barriers, brings victory. So, God, Lord of all virtues. So if you don't seek God, then you will not get the victory. That's basically what this is saying, because God is just. If you choose to cut God out of your life, then you're not playing with a winning formula. You're playing with a losing formula. Okay? The next one, we have the quickly forgiving God. It says love and submission cures illness, influences paternal love, gives long life. So all these things are what you are giving up. You're giving up love. You're giving up anybody being submissive to you or fair to you or caring about what you expect of them, giving you your desires. Okay? You're giving up the curing of illnesses. You're giving up influencing paternal love, so you'll be hated by men or masculine people. And you're also giving up long life by not seeking God. By continuing to be selfish, these are the things that you have let go of. Okay? You have let go of God blessing you in ways you most likely want to be blessed. Like if you don't put in the work, you will not get the prize. It's as simple as that. There's a formula that you should be working with according to what you desire, and if you do not work with that formula, then there's no way that you can get the outcome that you are after. None. You don't deserve it. You think you can do it all on your own? God said go ahead. But I'm here to remind you, God says, that you cannot do it without me. You don't have to believe me. You can go and try it your way. When you've had enough, come check me, God says. Okay? When you've suffered enough, you'll know where to find me, God says. Right. You will know where to find the Most High God. We got forgive and forget at the bottom of the deck. Craig Cabey. So the first card we have to come out is live life to the fullest. And this is how you do it. You put trust in the divine plan. Follow God. That's your real power. God is our power. Me, I follow God, and that's why I encounter all the challenges that I encounter. And by me encountering these challenges and overcoming them, that's how I know how powerful God is. That's how I know how powerful and blessed I am. I choose to trust God and the intuitive nudges that God gives me, the instructions that God gives me. God is asking you to do the same. Trust your intuition. Trust the guidance that is within you. Even if the way seems hard, you need to put your trust in God. Because it's not about you. You are powerless. You're not living by the right philosophies. You're living by formulas, philosophical formulas that will make you lose at life. So, trusting God is you embracing your power. That's why these cards came out together. You need to reevaluate your priorities. So the things and the people that you think are important, they're not as important as you're giving credit. And that's the reason why your life is not the way that you want it to go. The things and people you give power to, they have no power, so they cannot give you power. The things and people you give a listening ear to, the things and people that you give your attention to, they are powerless. They are fruitless. And that's the reason why you cannot succeed. That's the reason why, if you're not suffering already, you will be suffering. Because the earth is the Lord's and the fullness therein. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And you know this, but you choose to ignore it. The underlying issue, you need to love yourself by accepting disappointments gracefully. You do not have all the answers. Every decision that you have made is not the right decision for you. Every fear that you allow to govern yourself by is not worthy of your attention, is not worthy of you giving your power to it. You're going the wrong direction. To love yourself is to let go of people, places, things, ideas, practices that are not serving your highest good. You need to be true to yourself because you know better. You need to let go so you can actually start to enjoy life for real. Because life is not about having everything that you want going exactly how you want it. Life is about being able to see how good things are in spite of the fact that it is not exactly how we want it. Life is about seeing the goodness of God in our life. Life is about seeing how God blesses us in spite of. Life is about seeing the power of God at work. Life is about seeing real magic, not the ones that we conjure up for ourselves. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. You challenge God, you're going to lose. Who are you? What are you? What can you actually do of your own free, of your own power, of your own strength, of your own intelligence? All that you have, God gave it to you. You want to act like it's all yours. You want to act like you are your God. Do you know how the wind was created? Do you know where water actually first originated from? Do you know where the soil that you walk on originate from? Do you know where the first tree came from? Between the chicken and the egg, do you know which one came first? Why do you people want to act like I am God? Why you people refuse to give God its credit? Creation is too perfect for there not to be intelligence behind it. You are not it. You need to accept that you're just a mere man. Who does not have all the answers. Who does not have invincibility. Who does not give himself the breath of life. God allow you to live. Whatever quality of life you're living. And whatever quality of life you'll be living in the future. Whatever quality of life you've lived in the past, God allowed you to live that. And now it's time for a shift. So you either move with the times, or the time's gonna move you. Playtime is over. We have be patient and be open to love. Claim your art. Whatever you created, claim it. Whether you like it or not, you will have to. In time, you will have to. Be patient. Like this is saying, wait. You're going to have to love whatever you make. In the future, in time to come, you will have no choice but to love whatever the fuck you're making by the choices that you choose today. It's important for you to raise your vibration. If you want a prosperous tomorrow, you have to raise your vibration today. You have to make better decisions today. Because if you keep going exactly how you've been going, this is all going to be in the reverse. Right now, this is you. If you keep going in this direction, you plant bad seed, you will reap bad fruit. Craig Cabey. You need to speak up and keep your commitments. So you need to have a talk, a serious talk with yourself, with your higher power. And whatever you guys come up with, you need to keep your commitments. And admit your vulnerabilities. We all have them. We all have fears. We all have doubts. We all have things that make us uncomfortable. But God is there to see us through all of it. Your ego is going to fuck you up in the future. You care too much about what people think. And you're the one who had status up at top about what God thinks about us is more important than what people think about us. No, what God know about us is more important than what people think about us. Where did that guy go? Who the fuck are you? This new version of yourself. I thought people supposed to go forward and get better with age and time and experience. You went backward. You and Jakai, you introduced me to Rastafari and righteousness and that. So that means you people were just pretending. Well, the joke is on you because you guys were talking the correct things. There was a lot of truth and sense in what you were teaching and preaching. You should practice what you were preaching. God gave you all the answers. Y'all tried to use it on me to control me or lock me in some kind of box. Yet I'm the one using these same philosophical ideologies to better myself, strengthen myself, allow myself to win at the game of life. It's not about money, it's not about houses, it's not about car, it's not about land, it's not about how people see you. Life is about your relationship with God. That is the foundation of life. After that, all things will come to you in due season. I haven't made any money at all of my own because you and your team of bandits, your MI5 team of bandits, have ensured that I cannot go out and make any money of my own. You shut off my phone from being able to communicate with the public. You isolate my YouTube so that only certain people can find me and reach me and so on and so on. So I can't do any business yet. I am still thriving. God still provide a way. When I was making all these decisions to be as defiant as I am against Babylon and them oppression and them suppression and them bullying that you people help them with, I didn't know what to expect. But you know what I do? I keep following the path and trusting that God has a plan. Because in the first place, when I set out on my journey, I pledged my allegiance to the Most High God. And God will no doubt continue to lead the way. I have experienced God for all these years and seen how God moved to know one way or the other, no matter what I go through, God is going to make a way. It's only a matter of time. And you see these fumes that you people have me suffering from, is only a matter of time. And what you people been trying to achieve with these fumes that I have inside of this apartment every day and every night, trying to ruin my throat and ruin my chest and ruin my this and ruin my that, is still not working. Look, you sell your soul, you defile your soul for this money. Yet everything that you people are working towards is a lost cause. You all have achieved nothing when it comes to me. Y'all fucked up our friendship because we were great friends. And more than that. But you saw me as trash. All of you see me as trash. So you throw me in the trash, and you choose Babylon, and you choose to help Babylon fuck Chanel over, destroy Chanel life. And yet Chanel is still here, unfazed, unharmed. 98%. You people did like 2% damage. And that's not what you guys were after. That's not what your superiors been spending so much money, using so much manpower, using so much chemicals, using so much whatever other resources y'all been using. Employing so many different practitioners, magical practitioners, and all kind of deviants, and I still now you people have to pay for all that karma. Are your reputation ruined? And you have to suffer for all what you do to me, you know. You will suffer. God absolve you from some things. But after that absolution, anything that you did past that point mean that you're doing that shit deliberately. Me not think that you're fucking liable for absolution going forward from since then. Just think of all the things that you've done to me since then. You people left your children, the seed, the fruits of your own seed. You left your children to be raised by God knows who, to experience God knows what. You were not there to father your children. You're out here playing happy families with some Indian youth, like you're Indian. You're a black man. The youth, they don't have nothing to do with your lineage, period. The youth, they didn't come from your bloodline. What are you doing with your life? Craig Cabey. All your children them had to grow up without you. While you out here doing what with yourself, bro? And the same thing go for Jackay too. Are you fake or you go away and get new face, new skin tone, new teeth, look like a completely different person, and God still reveal you people to me? God can reveal your true identity to other people as well. You have not escaped who you were. You are not a new person. You people are still who you were before. And anything that you tried to accomplish, you could have tried to accomplish it in your own skin. What kind of life are you people living, bruv? And how did they get you people to even start this war with me? And how do you, after all these years, choose to continue to try to destroy me? How do you justify that? I wasn't faking with any of you at any point. If I like you, I tell you I like you. If I don't like you, I'll tell you straight I don't like you. And I'll tell you why. And if I like you, I'll tell you why I like you as well. I haven't been faking with any of you at any point in the past. So dig into your records and see me for who I truly am.